Hello again, my beautiful viewers. So if you haven't, I'm about to post, after this I'm going to post a reading that I just did. If you haven't seen it, please do. So it'll be on my channel page, it'll be the one before this. I haven't even named it yet, but it is absolutely mind-blowing, just out of this world mind-blowing. But it's just extremely comforting to the point where it almost made me cry because it has been, a very emotional few days after this full moon. A lot of things being brought up to the surface to be cleared so that we can proceed towards our blessings, without carrying all that extra weight, or as I like to refer to it, our backpack. So the backpack is getting a lot lighter, but it's been a really, really emotional few days. Please bear in mind that children feel all these energies as well, I've had my eldest has been crying so much today. They've just ducked out for about half an hour with their dad. So I'm doing these very quickly, haven't had a very long time to meditate, pretty much just 2 minutes before the last reading. But yes, in these trying times, to listen to, watch actually, before our eyes, a reading like the one I just did and have the angels show up, the specific angels that I mentioned, who I even had playing on the TV. And I even flipped the camera and showed you my TV for proof. It is extremely comforting, very humbling as well, really, really, that they would take the time to show themselves in that way. So anybody who does watch that video, please know that you are so beloved by the angels. Because, and I can say this because this is for you, the angels do have their favorites. They do. Okay. This one I had said was going to be, so that one I specifically directed that message to the angels, This one I am asking Yeshua. Yeshua, please, what messages do you have for the people who receive this? And I'm not going to actually do it as a storyline where I'm saying, this person did this or that. I actually just want to pick cards and give you guidance. 1, 2, 3, whatever Yeshua tells me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That felt like a very odd shuffle. I'm sorry, it didn't feel right. I got to do it again. I'm wearing this big house. It's not a house coat. It's actually a really pretty, I don't even know what you'd call it. Like a throw. It's lovely. It's all the way from Ireland, but it's making it hard to shuffle. And these cards are huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That felt clean. I don't like doing it unless it feels clean. This one came up earlier today when I was doing a read as well. I had a quick look at the cards earlier. Hard-working man. Oh, no. Are you joking me? I just did. Oh, you have to watch it. This is so for you. If you're watching this, the other one is for you as well. I said Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. I said, I've got them on the TV right now too. I'm listening to a track, of their frequency. And then they came up. Now I've just said I'm talking to Jesus and here he is. This is Jesus, the divine physician. I am absolutely stupefied. I don't even know what I'm going to say now. What am I even going to say? I'm blown away. Gosh, I was feeling emotional as it was. I'm trying to get a handle on my emotions, though, so that I can be a little bit objective with what I'm reading here. All right, so the Akashic field I'm getting, this one's nice and clear. I'm getting that we're getting emerging, and different people will be experiencing in this in different ways. So earlier, actually, when I looked at this card, what I was thinking about was the fact that for me, my journey has been the opposite of what a lot of people recount. So I was actually born like up in the clouds and just, my nickname all through school was Space Cadet. People would always say, oh, you're such a dreamer, or, get your head out of the clouds. And I was so spacey and ditzy and just so not of this world. When you talk about someone, you say, oh, yeah, that person's so grounded. Yeah, that wasn't me. That was not me. I was always up here. And my challenge has been to actually become a bit more grounded, Having children, I will say, was wonderful in that sense. It really, really helped me because, obviously, if you want to be an amazing mum, you have to be very much here on the earth for all the practical things. I still, my heart's kind of sort of always wanting to be up here, but I'm finding more and more of a balance, which is really important. Now, a lot of other people will have had the other experience. So they've always been sort of here on the ground, and now they're starting to become more connected to the divine, and the veil might even be lifting for a lot of people, yeah? They might be seeing things. I think a lot of people are getting information in dreams. Also, please pay attention to things, visions that you may receive just as you're waking. You know, when you're in that sort of half dream, half waking state, or even just as you're going to sleep. Yes. Now, I was instructed, and this was for one person, but it may be for somebody else. So this was somebody that I was working with, but this may be for somebody else too, because I feel compelled to say it. A really good time to visualize is just as you wake up. So first thing when you wake up in the morning, and just before you drift off to sleep at night as well. Yeah. Very good time to visualize the things that you would love to see materialize in your life. Now, the Master Artisan. Because I did do a message, my last message actually did talk about somebody who's working very, very hard. I want to say be open to instruction. Be open to learning from others. That's interesting. I've never learned it that way. I've never channeled it that way before. Don't be too proud to admit when you could use some help. Don't assume you're always the most intelligent person in the room. Now, that just rhymed very easily, so they want me to say that to someone. There'll always be someone smarter than you. Go back and listen to my reading. What was it called? Not Pythagoras, the other guy. Archimedes, yeah? I told the story of Archimedes. It's actually a very entertaining reading. Go and listen to it. But yes, one of the lessons we learn from it, there's always going to be someone smarter than you. Be okay with that. What else? Yeah, it doesn't all have to be my way or the highway. Okay. But also just discipline. I'm getting discipline. Focus. Why are you here? If the work you are doing, whether it be spiritual work or practical work, if the work you are doing is something that you really feel compelled to do from your heart, keep doing it, because that's why you're here. Now, Yeshua, what would you like to say to me? I'm not even getting anything. I'm not getting anything. I'm just too... I'm just kind of losing myself in this card, and maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe that's it. I feel like a little kid. You know what? He'd like that. Yeshua loved the children. I do feel like a child. And actually, I was talking to a bunch of mums yesterday, and I just said something. I was just like a giddy little kid, and I said, I'm so sorry. That was so inappropriate. I'm like a little kid. And, but the mums really, really appreciated the comment. So, I'm not getting it. I just feel really giddy and excited seeing him, and maybe that's the point. Yeah, love him like a child. There you go. That's the message. Love him like a child. Okay, the chess game, I don't want to reiterate too much because I did in my last reading. Please go back and have a look at my... Okay, well, it's not going to be my last because I'm going to post another one that I just did. My second last reading, what was it called? Something about heaven is God's promise to you. Go back and read that, and it will talk about the chess game in more detail. All right, let's do 3 more, please, Yeshua. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Jesus is hilarious. He really is. He's like, nope, we're not going to do that. Sorry, I was just moving the tripod. He wants me to talk about it. Okay. He's got some things to say. Okay. Oh, my 2 favorite guys. Literally my 2 favorite beings on the planet on this reading. And I want to say I'm done. I'm going to put the camera away now. And just cry tears of happiness. No, but he wants me to talk about it. Okay. All right. Fine. What do you want me to say? Yeah, sure. It just came because I talked about it the other day. Seriously. Okay. Give me a second. Because I have no idea what to say that I haven't already said. Yeah, sure. What do you want me to say about it, please? I am getting victory. Okay, fine. That's not the message I got at all the other day. Got it. Okay. I'm really feeling this night. Now, I understand that, this is not the position where you beat the... Oh, it is. It is, isn't it? Isn't that where you... Yes, that's what the horse does. It goes like that. So, yes, it would topple that player over. Whoa! whoa, gosh, you're clever. Jesus is so clever. Yeah. But this is you. This is you, the viewer. Yes. You have done something that has knocked something or someone down. You've just played a really, really good move, whatever you did. Okay? And I don't know. Have a think about it. Mightn't even be necessarily a physical thing. It might be a particular energy that was coming at you, and you might have just laughed at it. No lie. I think it's pretty clear that Jesus is here, okay? I think it's pretty clear he's talking to me right now. Even if you say, or even something as simple as, you've got so much crap coming your way, but you just love Jesus like a kid, yeah? You just open up your heart like that. Look what he'll do to you. Look at that. Look at that. That's it. That'll topple anything down. If you love him like a kid, there is nothing you can't withstand. And you know what? Look what I just saw. I almost just swore because I'm so excited. Because look what's there. Kids. Kids. That's it. That is just to prove what I just said. There's nothing else to say about that card. Now the lookout. This is everybody that tried to burn your ship down. But they told you well in advance. Look, this person's got a monocular. They told you, they showed you well in advance, yeah? And you did what you were told. You listened to instructions as they were given to you by different beings, yeah? They all got different roles. Michael's role is not exactly the same as Jesus's, yeah? Obviously, all working for God the Father. But the different roles. And here he is again. Oh, and the kids. Look, we're the theme here. It's true. This is what Jesus wants me to say to you. Love him like a child, because that is the purest love. And it's a sweet love, and it's exciting, yeah? Right now, I'm feeling my heart chakra is so pumping. I feel like my heart's about to jump out. Like it's about to jump out onto the mat. Truly. Yeah, I do. I feel like, oh, look at his heart. Look. I mean, this reading this is insane. There is so much emotion to this reading. I mean, this is beyond green. I know the heart chakra is always represented as green. This is beyond green. That's a burning heart. That is a burning heart. Oh, God, I'm thinking Rocky. What is it? In the burning heart, just about to burst. Yeah, Rocky 4. Yeah, I went there. I don't know what else to say because I'm really giddy. I don't think there's anything else to say. Okay. Speaking of giddy, yeah, that might be for some of you. Look, I have told you before, and it's always Michael that comes up next to this card because I've told you there are particular connections that are very, very divine, and Michael is in charge of them. He's in charge of them. And this is the third time this has happened now in a reading, yeah, where this card comes up and so does Michael, yeah, next to each other because he is in charge of them. Now, what Michael says goes. He, for those of you who missed that reading, was very clear in saying to me that there's only one way this whole thing ends because this is God's show. God wrote the script. It's his show. And Michael said, and I am the showrunner. So here we go. Yeah, give it up. Give it up for Michael. Give it all up to Jesus, please. Yeah, and they will make straight your paths.